Cor Cochion and Sounds of Freedom. I'm so dyslexic, I should be in charge of this. Wow, that's like that. Presto to Sounds of Sumud at Llandaff Cathedral. My name is Sam Hickman. If you're wondering how a relatively unknown singing artist, comedian got this gig of, comparing an incredibly wonderful lineup of very talented musicians, the answer is incredibly simple. Nepotism. Tonight, I'm riding the coattails and kafiyas of my much more talented friends, and it's wonderful to be here. Okay, I have to do housekeeping, and then I get to introduce a couple of wonderful guest performers. So, in the event of a fire, don't go through that door. Go through the doors behind you, or that door over there. That door will close. So in the event of a fire, one more time. Stunning, gorgeous. Thank you so much. Well, here we are. Our first speaker this evening is Dr. Sabri Hasbun, a Palestinian Italian transnational writer, a lecturer in creative writing at Cardiff University. And this evening she is going to read a piece specially written for tonight. We then have our first musical guest soloist of the evening, which is Llandaff, who will be doing a stripped-down performance. She described herself as in her alt folk era, so that's something to enjoy. So please welcome the wonderful Dr. Sabri Hasbun.
Muhammad Khalil, Lika last 2 years? How many minutes do I need to grieve the loss of my land, the loss of my people? How much time do we have left? 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, I could tell you about my cousin, who lives in Italy now. I saw him in January, and he told me, this guy who used to come at the gym disappeared for a few months. He came back last week. He was wearing a t-shirt of the IOF training forces. Can I tell you in 5 minutes what I saw in the eyes of my cousin? I froze, he told me. I could recognize that t-shirt from miles away. You know how many times soldiers wearing that same t-shirt stopped me and harassed me at checkpoints on my way to school? Can I tell you in 5 minutes how many times Palestinians young men are stopped, abused, beaten on their way to school, to the barber, to the baker? Last Saturday was a beautiful day, wasn't it? I wanted to take my mind off things, to go away for the day. But while I was driving towards Bristol, I saw a line of army vehicles carrying tanks. It must have been at least 10 of them. And I think 13 billion more given into army expenses by the UK government. After that, I could not see anything else but the images of the remains of Palestinian bodies run over by tank trucks. Can I tell you in 5 minutes how I felt every single bone in my body being crushed too? And you ask me what it does mean to be Palestinian. What can I tell you in 5 minutes about being Palestinian? You ask me, a Palestinian, how are you? And I would like to say, like someone who has cried every day for the past 15 months. But 15 months are 450 days, and I only have 11 seconds left. So I say, I'm fine. And you?
in the dressing room beforehand, and it's stunning. You're such lucky people. She is going to take us to church. Appropriate. Our next performer after that is the incredibly talented Hannah Issa, the National Poet of Wales, and my personal friend. I'm so lucky. And then we have, for our final set, Hamad Mind, who is a multilingual writer and translator working across a number of languages, including English, Urdu, Persian, and Welsh. And his debut novel, The Four Devices, was longlisted for the British Science Fiction Association Award. And now I have to talk really slowly so that the magic happens behind me and this is a seamless, flawless transition. So please, welcome to the stage, the gorgeously talented Dion Bennett and her guitarist Simon.
Well, just a room of beautiful people, all here for the same reason. And I'm honoured and privileged to be able to sing and lend my voice to such a great and meaningful occasion and event. And I am going to take you to church. So this is the first song. And I hope you all enjoy it. And if you know it, click along, clap along, and sing along. And let's all raise our voices for the people of Palestine. This is Heather Song. If you know what this is, let's raise our voices and celebrate. There's a little child who doesn't want a home. There's a young girl who walks the streets alone. There's a young roses when the moms are gone. The girl is gone. There's a little black man with the struggle money. There's a little white who that walks away. There's a little man who kicks the man who has to go. Help us, Lord. Help us. Oh, oh, oh. Help us. Oh, oh, oh. Help us. Oh, hear our call when we call. Help us all.
Noswaith dda pawb. The next song is Gehatog Ik Ahim by Mordecai Gevertig. Mordecai Gevertig was a prominent Yiddish poet who was shot by the Nazis in the Jewish ghetto in 1942. The lyrics have a terrible irony as we see history repeating itself. My own young Jewish grandparents experienced of persecution, dispossession and exile are now mirrored in the genocide unfolding in Gaza. Hope you like it.
Diolch yn fawr, Cor Cochion and Sound of Freedom. During the interval, you were all treated to the fabulous Chris Glynn and Mark Elton. Our next two performers are Professor Meredith Hopwood and Charlotte Church. Meredith, fans in the audience. Meredith is the current Professor of Welsh and Celtic Studies at Aberystwyth University and the Secretary of Academy Heddwch Cymru, Wales Peace Institute. Meredith describes herself as Professor, Poet, Pacifist, and is the current Archdruid of Wales. And she is followed by Charlotte Church. Please welcome Professor Meredith Hopwood.
Diolch yn fawr iawn a diolch I ti Sam, ond dwi'n sefyll o'ch blaen chi heno fel mam am yn gi. A diolch am y gwahoddiad I gael dod yma. Ac wrth gymryd rhan wrth gwrs I ni gyd yn sefyll o blaid heddwch. Positive peace, that's what we're here for. A peace that is reached through peaceful ways. And I stand before you, despite that, and thank you Sam, as a mother and grandmother. A dwi'n siŵr bod pawb fan hyn, fel maen nhw di ngalw I yn y nydd, yn hopeless idealist. Well, idealist, yeah, ond nid hopeless. For hope is the very force that not only enables us to see the ideal, but also the way of reaching it. And thinking like this made me see one of the most enduring symbols of peace in another light, the dove. Ydych chi fel finne wedi edrych ar yr hen golomen a meddwl, wel twt, hen bach mor iddyl yr olwg, such a fragile form, sharing the skies with the mighty missiles. Ag eto, ydych chi wedi ceisio torri plifin colomen? Ystyriwch, have you ever tried to break the shaft of a feather? Bydd gryf, fel craidd dy blifin, carian llwyth yn ystwyth, ac estyn dy gan i'n dalan i'n dyn, yn dy olau di elyn. Like the shaft of a feather, transcend your fragile form, and agile, strong, let your song take flight until you hold us in the peace of your light. Wel, I ni wedi bod yn cofio am Ddewi Sant y mis hwn yn do, ac yn cofio am y geiriau byddwch lawen gwnewch y pethau bychain. Ond cofiwch y cymal cynta ar glwyddi, brwsiwn ni dros hwnna, a dod at y nesa, frodyr y chwiorydd. When we think of St. David's, the words we are taught at school is always about do the little things, be joyful, and we forget how those last words start. They start with this phrase, brothers and sisters. If only we could really see one another as brothers and sisters, this old world would not be stuffing up its storerooms with more and more weapons, wasting resources, much needed for homes and health, on more and more bombs. Nid mater o holi pa ochr sy'n gyfiawn mewn rhyfel yw I, ond mater o sylweddoli nad yw'r rhyfel yn gyfiawn o gwbl. A dwi am darllen cerdd nawr sy'n cymryd y geiriau yna. Sgwennwyd I adeg Covid, oedd y gerddorfer BBEC I fod I berfformio I cyngerdd blynyddol, ond dyn nhw'n cael cor gormod o anadlu. Felly un llais dros y music. And it starts with that idea. Dewi Sant's last words. A pha beth aw nawn? And now? Pa beth aw nawn yn nyddiau'r clo, ond chwilio'r hen eiriau yng nghorneli'r co. Catch the hem of a story that's frayed and old. Just a word or two, that we were once told. Yes, that's what we'll do on this day, until we grasp the root. What you say? The root of the words that must still be there, and that will grow as a garden, just and fair. Ie, dynaw nawn, a chadw ffydd, keep faith, canst daw dydd, till then, let lips touch pipe, fingers string, vibrations heartbeat, let the melody sing, estyn bwad linen, a llaw at ddrwm, tafod at frwynen, nes bod pob mynydd, pob cwm, yn atsain llawenin, bringing us together and giving back those words we called one another, brodyr, chwiorydd, brothers, sisters, oh, these are the words that know the way to the just and fair garden beyond the lockdown day. A chalon wrth galon, cawn dynnu ynghyd, nes bod lle'r pethau lleiaf yn fawr yn ein byd. And once that day comes to open the door, we'll know the words and their meanings and more. Guess what we'll do? We'll sow them and plant them, the words that we found, and we listen to the meanings beyond the sound. Ie, dynaw nawn, a fan ddaw dydd ail agor y drws, cawn ni dweud hyd y strydoedd y geiriau tlws, a'i hau ar balmentydd, a'i hau ar y traeth, a'i hau ar gopaon am filltiroedd maith, and be no mistaking. This is not tidying up the mess. This is planting anew for a different success. Frodyr, chwiorydd, dynaw nawn, baratoi, at wneud popeth yn iawn. Brothers, sisters, Dewi's last words, found in lost breezes, in the song of birds. They're waiting for voices like yours and mine to give them new meaning. Catch the line. So when the time comes, this line, you'll see, to Dewi's last words, holds the key. Frodyr, chwiorydd, sisters, brothers, open the door. We can make this world better, fairer, just. Together, frodyr, chwiorydd, hen eiriau'r côr, dy eiriau di, Dewi, yn agor y clo. Diolch.
Good evening. So beautiful to be here with you all. What an absolute honour and a privilege to share the stage with such incredible, compassionate, delightful human beings who are all hurting, each and every one of us. That is why we're all here, to be with the people of Palestine as much as we can do, and do everything that we can within our power. And so we're going to try and bring some energy. And so if you know any of the songs, like, please sing. If you want to stand up and you want to dance and you want to express in these times of chaos, what else is there left but to sing and dance? to welcome my wonderful husband and accompaniment, Jonathan Field. So now I'm going to sing a really cheesy song, which is a Disney song, which is slightly problematic in many, many ways. And I've changed some of the more problematic lyrics, but there's something about this song, I think, that even though it's problematic in its context, there is something about it, I think, that lots of you will still get the feels for. So this is, what's it even called? Colours of the Wind. Thank you. Has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, Have you ever heard a wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The sunbird and the olive are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, no matter what the color of your skin. We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. Need to paint with all the colors of the wind. Need to paint with all the colors of the wind. Okay, so a lot of what I want to do with my life now is to help people to sing as much as possible. I feel like part of the answer to this impossible question that we're all facing about this polycrisis that we're at in the world is really about disconnection. And so what do we do as a family, you know, as this big human family that we're all here in this tiny bit of life that we are gifted to experience? But how do we reweave these threads that feel like they're so far away, but they're not. They're really not. I feel like they're just under the surface, and it's just about remembering. And so I would love to try something with you this evening where we are all singing together. And we're going to improvise. So I love a bit of improvisation nowadays as well. And yeah, when we're improvising, we're just sort of gilding, catching the music, the melodies that are already there in the ether, just waiting to be given a vessel. So this evening is called Songs of Sumud, and the word Sumud is the word that Palestinians use regularly to describe their endurance, their resilience. So I would love for us to be singing the word Sumud. And yeah, so I'm just going to have a little think about what these little melodies might be, okay? Okay. Keep singing. And whilst you're singing, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to send this sound of your voices to the people in Gaza and West Bank, to the mothers and the sisters and and the sons and the fathers and the uncles and the friends and the animals and the nature and the trees. If I must die, you must live to tell my story, to sell my things, to buy a piece of cloth and some strings, make it white with a long tail, so that a child somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, waiting his dad, who left in a place and bid no one farewell, not even to his flesh, not even to himself. Sees the kite, my kite you made, flying up above, and thinks for a moment an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring home, let it be a day. Give yourselves a big round of applause. So, I'm just going to do one more song, and we've got lots more incredible music and incredible artists. I'd love to say a huge thank you to everybody who said yes. Every artist, every contributor, every volunteer, everybody who bought a ticket, everybody who helped with the bar. There's so many people here who are giving of their hearts and time and love. I want to give a big old shout out to Cor Cochion and the Sounds of Freedom Choir. An absolute honor for me to get to know these incredible people who have been fighting this fight for such a very long time. They work with such integrity, and Wendy, you're an absolute legend. And I also want to give a really big shout out to Buzz and everybody at AB Acoustics for giving us all of the sound equipment for free and the lights. Dom and Ollie for giving it their time to sound engineer everything. And lastly to Kay and Alice, who have worked their butts off to organise everything. Thank you so much. since you took your love away. I go out every night and I sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whoever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away this blues, 'cause nothing compares to you. It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? I could put my arms around every boy I see, but it only reminds me of you. I went to the doctor and guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, girl, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool, 'cause nothing compares to you. All the flowers that you planted, mama, in the backyard, all died when you went away. I know that living with me, baby, was sometimes hard, but I'm willing to give it another try. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. I'm going to start with a song I wrote about a decade ago as a tribute to Chelsea Manning, Calon Peiriant, The Heart of a Machine.
yw'r digon o'r wyth. Beth yw'r cyddwys sydd cariad a phwy naeth gynnal ei gyflenwad. Caerdydd i gael peiriant i ddysgu dinistr hanes. Caerdydd i gael peiriant i ddysgu dinistr hanes. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum. 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 Bam-ba-ba-da-da, bam-da-dum. Bam-ba-da-dum. Caerdydd cael peiriant i ddysgu dinistr hanes. Caerdydd cael peiriant i ddysgu dinistr hanes. Diolch.
Diolch yn fawr. This poem was written by poet Adrika Hughes at the outbreak of the Second World War. Did you live thus before the war, through peace's infancy? Who came of age to die? My homing pigeons in their cage peck at the wicket door. Strut, quiver their wings, go fly my dove who never dallied yet, through fogs of 40 years to lawns where summer sets, and children watch the dove-caught shadow move. Before the war, before, give us the other years of peace, where red and black fought square by square, and all the narrow allies crackled and the day. Here reigned black manna, grace hid in the bottom drawer. There was no more. All else is what was lost and sought by us in anguish, sought with guilty haste in vain. But we were waiting for the war, was written on our face. Desperate indeed, pre-damned by the event, you took the cards and gambled on the red. We gathered up the cards as you have said, and as the armies went rumbling by, we played it Fontaine on. Judge if you like, but we wept for a car.
through peace's infancy. Infants, 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 infants. Infants, 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 infants. Infants, 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 infants. Infants, 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 infants. Infants, infants, infants. Infants, 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 infants. Diolch yn fawr. Diolch yn fawr iawn. I'm going to sing an Irish folk song. Again, as a tribute to how interconnected we all are, and how we are all fighting for human rights. And I find Ireland incredibly inspiring. 'Twas down by the glenside I met an old woman, a plucking young nettles. She never saw me coming. I listened a while to the song she was humming. Glory on, to the bold female men. 'Tis 50 long years since I saw the moon beaming on strong manly forms and eyes with hope gleaming. I see them again shore in all my sad dreaming. Glory on, to the bold female men. When I was a young girl, they're marching and drilling, awoke in the glenside. Sounds awesome and thrilling. They loved dear old Ireland, to die they were willing. Glory on, to the bold female men. Some died by the hillside, some died near a stranger, and wise men have told us their cause was a failure, but they fought for old Ireland, and they never feared danger. Glory on, to the bold female men. I passed on my way, God be praised that I met her. Be life's long or short, sure I'll never forget her. We may have brave men, but we'll never have better. Glory on, to the bold female men. 'Twas down by the glenside I met an old woman, a plucking young nettles. She never saw me coming. I listened a while to
Hello, everyone. I feel like we're all feeling a little bit tired now, so it sounds like the perfect time for us to talk about quantum physics. Well, Charlotte was talking earlier about disconnection, and really this poem is about that. And chocolate. It's called the ABCDs of Equal Opportunities. Are you familiar with quantum entanglement? Burdened with the belief you don't belong because you choke on Arabic when a friend loses a loved one. Display yourself for this monitoring form that allows us to consider how many people bathed in chocolate dust when that lint factory malfunctioned in 2020. Cocoa-coated cars and chimneys across town. Dreams do come true, someone said once. Are you familiar with quantum entanglement? Braided together, the split elements in a ceaseless long-distance relationship defy Einstein. Imagine all it took was tiny tardigrades to prove him wrong. And we know that entwined, separated entities boundaried by time and space can somehow feel what the other does. Like when the protesters in Iraq took out their phones and told the military, "We are recording you, beware, Allah is watching." I felt that. Or catching school kids' laughter at the traffic lights. I don't know how to warn them of what's coming, about the cold and the anger, all so cold, watching bloated, sallow, milky mouths swallow more and more Cymru, and bith will they snatch Welsh waters while distracting us, switching conversations to swathes of refugees washing ashore like Hokusai sea foam with hearts as broken as bodies lacking life jackets, clinging to sodden memories. The damp sets in when they face their first aggressive questioning at the doctors or bank. They would buy bread back home if they could. Why not offer them a second home, not something that destroys the local landscape, but a space they can care for and inshallah breathe in. Sometimes saying Syria, saying Palestine makes the same sound as cofiwch, remember. Can you taste chocolate dust on your tongue yet? Diolch am roi eich amser I ateb y cwestiynau ei hun. So in honour of just the phenomenal amount of hard work that went into putting this together, and I think you'll all agree this was truly special evening. Yes, thank you all. And so I wrote something especially for the event, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's called Black, White, Green, Red. Black ash from the bomb that hit Hibba's sister's house at night. White light flashes like lightning, like how time leaves us. Green, zaytun, the olives Allah chose to swear by, squeezing out green blood, and red, red, so much red. Black kuhul streams down Sitti's face. They shot her as she searched for her daughter's photos amidst the rubbled remnants of home. White as the flour for khubz, fresh bread that warms your hands powdered with the blood of Ar-Rashid Street. White and red. Shouldn't it be green next? There is no order in genocide. We only wait for the red to stop rivering. You see, it soaks into the soil, so any green that grows carries the memory of murder or a mother calling out from across the ashy street. She's so beautiful. like a rose shouldering up. Today her hijab is green, like the robes of paradise. Jannat adnin tahtiha al-anhar. Anhar means rivers. But don't repeat from the river to the sea, because to see is to witness, and to witness is to remember, queuing for bread, queuing to die. But don't remember red as blood. Say red like shatta, fiery chili for breakfast, or blood like you are my blood and we share our plate. Tfaddal. Eat za'atar, forgetting how it looks like ash. Scoop up oil of decades pressured olives with a torn piece of fresh aish, the wood for life and bread. Together, our talk will honey the bitter salt of a crying land, and our tongues will grow heavy with the taste of freedom. Diolch yn fawr.